The whole point of that is I don't give a shit. And I don't think anybody gives a shit. I think you're the only person who cares.
It costs... I couldn't take any THC because smoke or consume in any fashion, because I applied for a job and they did a marijuana drug test. Like, doesn't that seem weird?
Wasn't the job like more or less like an office job, kind of?
Yeah, and it was an international job, so I think that was part of it.
Yeah.
But you'd think that, I don't know.
Something that's legal shouldn't determine whether or not you get hired.
That's the thing too.
Right.
Like,
and the thing that's like really crazy is like, weed stays in your system. Like, you don't purge THC for, I mean, depending on how heavy of a user you are, which I'm a fairly light user.
right.
Are these
but
people not going?
so like for a light user, usually like 2 weeks in your system. So like, I could have like smoked and then failed the drug test.
Oh,
damn!
Dude, I knocked that dude's shadow off the ground.
But you can like smoke crack and then test negative for crack the next day.
Right.
Because crack doesn't stay in your system.
Huh.
No,
You heard it here first, kids. Smoke crack, not weed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
that's straight up what I told the guy in the interview. Maybe that's the reason why I didn't get the job.
what the fuck?
You dropped that crack fact on him?
You dropped that now, dude.
Did you really say that to him?
Yeah, yeah, I really did.
Yeah, that's probably why I didn't get the
No,
job.
actually, he really liked me. Maybe because he did crack. But no, his boss didn't like me as much. And then, according to him, which I don't know if this is true or
Because of the
not.
crack fact?
No, he said that I didn't get the job because my brother-in-law worked for the company.
Oh.
Which seemed weird, but who knows?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot you worked there.
Yeah, he was the one trying to give me the job. But now I'm applying for a job that my cousin's husband is trying to get.
Are you still looking to be in appliance?
No, it's a... I told my son, and he was like, what are you doing? It is a gift card sales position.
Kyle, okay, so I gotta bring something up here.
Okay, yeah, hit me with it.
I'm not surprised. I'm gonna say that first of all.
What does that mean?
Well, you may remember a couple years ago when we were recording frequently, you went on like a 9 to 10 minute long tangent about whether or not you should sign up for a membership for like a Rainforest Café thing.
Yes.
So that way you always had a reserved table. You didn't have to wait in lines and shit. And you were like so stuck. But you were just like so in like. It sounds like a good idea, but I don't know, and I'm just like, well, shut up.
I still think
You're,
about
like,
it all the time.
You're so like, so knowing that story, I'm like, oh yeah, it makes sense that he's like super interested. Like, I could just picture him. He's like, I could just think of such good ways to like entice people to, get gift cards and. What have you?
That is not the reason that I want the job.
I don't believe
Let me ask you,
I don't believe you for a second.
How often do you go to the Rainforest Cafe?
Not very often, but okay.
But you think that
I'm pretty
warrants-
sure I talked about this a year ago. The reason that it makes sense is
Yes.
because, first of all, it's all Landry's owned facilities, so it's not just Rainforest Cafe.
Okay.
It's T-Rex and whatever
Oh, he's
else.
defending. Okay, so I thought he was going into like why he wanted the job. No, he's reverted back to defending himself
Well, I
about
was
the
going to talk about
Rainforest
the
Cafe.
job, but that monkey talking about the Rainforest Cafe thing. And, okay, here's the reason that the Rainforest Cafe membership is totally worth it.
Okay, but Kyle, the whole point of that is I don't give a shit, and I don't think anybody gives a shit. I think you're the only person who cares.
It costs it costs $50, but they give you an immediate $50 gift certificate.
Whoa! I can't wait.
Kyle, let's,
I can't wait to wait a rest of that smell like sulfur.
we should head there right now because I'm sold. You fucking idiot.
Don't you like eating next to like something that smells like sulfur?
So, but the thing is, I go to Disney World a lot.
Yeah, like a giant animatronic snake blowing steam in my face while I eat my steak.
I don't like Rainforest Cafe. As a matter of fact, I kind of hate Rainforest Cafe.
Liar.
That's true. But I was gonna go to Rainforest Cafe.
Okay, but what about T-Rex, bro?
I do not like it. So,
Whoa! Time out! You don't like Rainforest Cafe. You don't like T-Rex. So what was the purpose to get membership there?
Because
there's other restaurants, monks. That's,
because it's essentially free.
Perfect.
And if you go there one time, it like pays for itself.
It pays for itself, monks. Like, if it pays for itself, why wouldn't I do it?
For that one time.
Well, so even though I don't like Rainforest Cafe, since talking about that, I've probably been there 2 or 3 times.
Okay, he does have children, and I'm sure the kids love it. Well,
yeah, well, so that's the thing is anymore, my kids probably don't love it anymore, so it's probably really not worth it anymore. Okay. But but
it paid for itself.
It would pay for itself.
What is this? $50 if you only.
So the whole reason I want this job has
okay,
nothing to do with
that.
that.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on a tangent.
It would be most likely a pay raise. It's partially commission based, but talking to my cousin's husband, he was like, "You will easily make X amount of dollars, which is equal to or more what I currently make."
Okay.
And it would be Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and remote.
Ooh.
And so that all those were like pretty good.
Maybe I want to get into gift cards.
It's no big deal.
Guys, we're almost to Miami. Can't you tell?
But
I think that's an orange tree.
in closing, the Landry Select Club
I knew it.
It's a pretty good deal.
If you have kids and you know you'll go, I guess. I suppose that is a good.
So that was the thing. Like, I had a reservation for
I don't care.
Rainforest Cafe, so I was like, I should just sign up.
Right. Like in that moment, yes.
Yes, I should have, and I kick myself still to this day because I'm pretty sure it's a lifetime membership.
Who cares?
Cool.
Why not you're already spending $50? So why not just spend $50 and wait a little while longer? Are you that privileged? You can't wait?
Easy bucks. Whoa.
Dude, have you ever waited in that T-Rex line at Disney Springs?
Oh yeah.
Because it is like legit 3 hours.
Well, I don't ever wait in the line. We put our name in and then we go do shit and then come back.
But if you're a Landry's Select Club, you just walk right up, baby, and you just flash your little Landry's card.
You already sold me, Kyle. I told you. You don't have to keep trying to sell this.
Look at all these oil barons.
Oh, yeah.
This is oil country. Where are we going to, by the way?
Miami.
I've only said it like 5 times.
We're headed down to Florida. The Florida orange. Those must be orange trees.
Well, yeah, duh.
Are we into Florida yet, you think?
I believe so.
We just took off the road that said Miami earlier.
We're going to Miami.
Miami.
Is that right?
That was maybe racist.
I don't know.
That was a racism.
That was a racism. I'm gonna bleep it out so it really sounds like a racism.
Oh no!
People will be like, "What are they saying? What did he say?"
He slurred so bad.
He did a slur. Oh, whoops.
You also have your lights on.
No.
Yeah, the low beams are on. Now the high beams are on. Now the lights are off, but your blinkers are on.
Shut up! Fucking, what do you drive, bro? Oh wait, you did. You crashed.
I literally don't even know how to work any of those things that you just did.
Clearly!
I know! I watched you play. Everyone watched you play. You suck.
Everyone saw it.
We're almost there, Kyle. Oh, God. Oh!
Hey, Tim.
Oh, yeah, Kyle,
how's
we're
it going?
delivering medicines. Multiple. Plural.
Both of them?
Bolt medicines. We're delivering
We're
medicines.
delivering vaccines to save Florida.
Damn liberals.
That's right. We're driving the cuck mobile. Use libs their fucking poke.
I told my brother-in-law that I was a beta cuck, and he's like, I don't think you know what that means. And I was
Like,
I
I'm very
actually
aware.
do know what it means.
Very aware of what it means. Does that frighten you? It shouldn't.
I'm really curious how
Dude.
this plays.
Oh, woo, get you
How
out.
this plays on the phone.
I feel like it's more forgiving when your view is in the
Ooh.
cab. You know what I mean?
It's the most forgiving is when it's on the hood, but I just like this because it's more immersive.
Yes.
Indeed.
Because I want to take in the beautiful landscape from the cab of my truck. Like, look at these mountains.
Oh, beautiful. Did I ever tell you guys about when I was in, we were in Mammoth.
Oh.
We went to Mammoth Cave, which is in Indiana, I think.
Okay.
I forget where. We were at a wedding. We were driving back northward from wherever the hell we were. And there's these caves called Mammoth Cave. Google it. And it was very beautiful. And we like stopped on the way back, and we did like a day hike through one of the Mammoth Caves. And it was like a big, you know, it wasn't just us. We were like with like a guided group, and it was like a ton of different. There was probably like 50 people with us. And there was this really awkward homeschool family there.
Yeah.
And I mean, whatever. I mean, no judgment, but they were just, you know what I'm saying. They were like awkward.
So
They're
their
clearly
social
on.
cues were a little off.
Yes, the whole families were, and they were clearly like taking this road trip as part of like their homeschool curriculum.
Right.
And we go into this like crystal cavern. It was gorgeous. And the family like is up at the front, and they like get up on like this like barricaded ledge, and they're like watching like everybody walk by, and they're like standing there, and they all start singing America the Beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
Because they're just in awe of how beautiful, like, that this...
Gosh.
Oh!
Whoa!
Wowzers.
Holy shit, that's...
Yeah, so they clearly were like moved by the beauty of our country.
Well, how was the acoustics? How was the acoustics?
Oh, it was
Bro,
it was
guys,
real
say
bad.
hello to the beautiful ocean.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
Look at those palm trees.
Look at that. I wish you would have recorded it or something.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't know.
At least, like, not them, not to dox them, but just the sound of them singing.
I could have been recording the cave and picking up the... Yeah.
Yeah.
The other awkward situation I had was recently in our town, a ramen shop opened up.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's I went there opening weekend, and like half the stuff was sold out, so it wasn't a great experience, but I blame that more on the day I chose to go,
Right.
opposed to like I gotta go back and try it again. But anyway, so I'm at this ramen shop, and there's a very nerdy, like clearly anime loving couple there,
Right.
and I'm there
Couple
with
of weeboos.
yeah, oh yeah, and also awkward, also asking a lot of like weird questions, like. So I'm there with my son, who's like
Also a weebo.
too well, no, now he's too cool for school.
Okay.
And so I'm there with him and his friend, and we're just like waiting for them to make our ramen. And
Boom.
the first thing the girl says is,
That was better than
Hey.
sub.
"Hey, do you guys do broth tastings?" And the guy's like, "Oh,
Broth samplings or something?
what?" And
I
he's like,
turned in the wrong
and she's
way.
like, "I was just wondering if we could like come and like do a sampling of your broths." And he's like, yeah, that's fine." And she's like, "Oh, because I have a niece who's like really picky about flavors, but I think she would really like it, but I think she would have to like kind of try the different broths first."
So
You're
were they
screwed.
like snooty?
No, they were
Okay.
just awkward as hell.
Very curious.
And then so he's like, yeah, just bring her in.
Oh,
we'll get
Christ.
her. We'll get her
Why
taken
am I so
care of.
bad?
And then the theming of the restaurant
There we go.
is supposed to be supposedly.
Damn it.
To the ocean.
Damn it, guys!
You're
I'm
so
sorry.
You're so screwed.
Oh wait.
He said so. Like there was like I read an article about the place. That's how I know it opened. And the guy was like, based off of the scene in Blade Runner where he gets ramen in like the Neo Tokyo city that they live.
Mm-hmm.
So they like are playing like lo-fi music in the store and stuff.
That's pretty dope.
It was very cool. The aesthetic definitely isn't there, but whatever. Like,
okay. They tried. But...
They tried. They gave it an effort, anyways. But anyways,
damn it.
so
Damn
the
it.
girl, after a little while after that interaction, she goes, "So, when are you guys gonna like put like local radio on?" And he's like, we're not. We're just gonna, kind of keep these like what we got going on." She's like, "Okay, good." And he's like, "Oh, do you like this?" And she's like, "Yeah, this is the type of music I can really chill to."
But why would you ask about something that you have no interest in?
Right.
Like that, though. That's so
That
weird.
makes no sense.
No, she was happy that the lo-fi was playing.
I know,
Yes,
but why would she ask, are you going to turn on the local
yes,
radio, only to say, I don't want you to turn on the local radio?
Tell me about it. It was the most awkward interaction of my life.
But you know what? Positive spin on that. Maybe it's, people who are normally socially awkward, and that's them trying to put themselves out there.
And honestly, I was so uncomfortable in the situation. And yes, again, no judgment. Totally happy for her and her husband or boyfriend. Yes, it just was making me like I could tell that. The good thing was the store owner was like very kind to them, and like was like interacting, and he was like, "Oh yeah, our cook so and so plays the music," and so that was,
dude, I can park this.
that was the good thing. But
think
yes,
I think
it
I
made
back
me
up.
uncomfortable, and I thought it was very funny. And now all the time I say to my son, whenever we hear lo-fi playing, I say, "Man, this is music I could really chill to." And he's always like, "Stop."
How am I supposed to... Alright, guys, we're in Miami.
You dropped off the drugs.
Drive off.
We're in
drive
Miami.
Off, drive off.
I think we're ending our recording session for the night.
Go. Keep
God
going.
bless America. God bless Miami.